When I looked in the mirror, I was like, whoa, what a huge shift. It's weird how it just sort of like, I don't know, it surprised me because, hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Twiggy, and this is almost exactly 24 hours after the treatment. I have just woken up. I've already rinsed my face with a little bit of water, and I am about to put on the serum and the cream from the repair kit. So let's get into this morning. Last night, as I was waking up and going to the bathroom 100 times the way I do, I really was kind of disappointed. I really thought that there was not really anything going to happen. My skin was so calm. It just was not even reddish. It was turning a little bit of this brown color, but I thought it really just kind of looked like freckles. And I thought, oh, I think he kind of went light on the laser. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get much results. But I think it was probably around maybe 6, 7 a.m. I got up to go to the bathroom. I could feel it was different. It was starting to sort of feel itchy a bit in bed, but it was hotter in the house too. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe, it's just because I'm starting to sweat a little or whatever. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, whoa, what a huge shift. It's weird how it just sort of like, I don't know, it surprised me because I truly thought that there was not gonna be a whole lot of change. It sort of feels like, I'm getting a little closer. I guess you can see good on this side. It's sort of going brownish, even up in my eyes where he did too. There were a few more places where the blood was seeping, sort of like microneedling. That stopped now, and now it just feels sort of thick, like leathery, I guess. So last night I put on the first round of the repair kit. These little serums are incredible. Here's the full one. And I thought, well, how is that supposed to last me 2 days? Like, they're so small. But this stuff is just, like, you need the tiniest dab and it smears all over. So what I've already done is just given my skin a rinse with a cotton pad, and I've been using the drinking water out of my jugs here rather than out of the tap. I didn't really want to use the tap water here in Mexico, just, obviously it's not the cleanest water around. Basically, all I've been doing is just applying a drop to my hand and then taking that and just spreading it on. But I mean, it's, and this part though, I'm not gonna lie, it's like fire. When the moisture hits it, it really starts to sting. Like, it's not pleasant at all. But that also means that it's my skin is drinking it up, I do feel like I maybe should have bought 2 of these kits because I didn't do just my face. I've done all 3 areas. And I think that I would like to be putting a little more of this serum on. I've still got a ton left. I might go back and see him. He did say in a couple of days, if the inflammation is bad, come back and I'll reapply the cortisone cream, whatever it was for the inflammation, the cream that he put on me for inflammation. He said, come back and I'll just quickly put some more of that on for you. And then maybe, I might just purchase another one of these. I think just overall for skincare, it'd be nice to have. But that actually made the whole round. I'll just get every little drop of it off of there. And to be honest, that didn't sting as much as it did last night when I was putting everything on. These little vials are filled with all kinds of nutrients. I think there's plant stem cells, there's different types of, God, I don't even know. I'll tag the actual kit in my description and you guys can go check it out for yourself because the list is just incredible what's in here. And then there is this cream. It's a firming, soothing sorbet, they call it. The only other thing that I've ever had close to this in texture is it's my favorite cream. It's called Hope in a Jar, and it's by, oh fuck, I forget, but it feels a lot like this. and it's my go-to. Now this stings. I'm not gonna lie. This has got a bite to it, but it's just, you know, it's nothing crazy. You know, it's just my skin drinking it up. I'm not given all that grease. These are just really what am I thinking of? Like nutrient rich, healing, and also just moving forward with the health of the skin type of serum and cream that I think will add to the healing even much later. Sorry, I gotta get, I'm right, he went right down to almost nipple. My boobs are natural, so they're way out of frame. Yeah, 57, you know, they tend to be going south. Anyway, so that's my very first full morning routine. Pretty freaking simple. And then, actually I'll get under there too. So as I mentioned, I will be going back in, I think he said a couple weeks or a month, I'm not sure, to get the under eye done right here. He said with all the rest of the healing, he thought that we would leave that out because that can be pretty aggressive. And he will touch that up for me in a while. And that'll just be part of my treatment. It's not like an extra session I have to pay for or anything, which is incredibly generous. That's it, and it stings like hell right now. As far as anything else, I haven't really noticed. I had a really bad headache last night, but I think that was just from the stress of like, during the treatment. This thermal water mist, I just follow it up with that. And I use this, as he said, anytime I feel dry, anytime I feel like I want more hydration, he said, don't reach for creams and stuff, just use that. These creams are like receptors, and they're just gonna keep drawing this water into my skin all day long. I like the thought of that. I really like the thought of having this enriching, nourishing aftercare rather than what everyone else is describing of just plain old Aquaphor or Vaseline, smothering their skin with it. I just don't know who came up with that and why they would have gone with that initially rather than trying to find something like microneedling. After microneedling, I'm sopping my skin with hyaluronic acid, and I'm, you know, using aloes and enriching things because it's when your skin is most vulnerable to bring nutrients in. I don't know why you would smother it with Vaseline, but whatever. So yeah, so far I'm very happy. The worst thing about today is I woke up with no fucking coffee in the house. So now I'm going to order, I don't want to go out, obviously. I'll order in a few groceries and scare my delivery guy. That's what I'm doing today. Aside from that, I think the worst part of today is going to be boredom. You know, I feel like moving, I feel like getting out. I'd rather go get the groceries. I think what I'll probably do is just, you know, try and keep active. I'm pretty sure I can do some light stretching and yoga and things like that. It's not going to hurt. I'm very happy to see that it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, not that I want it to be ugly, but I mean, that's sort of an indication that there's going to be some kind of better results. The uglier, you know, the better is what I'm thinking. So, I mean, hang around, like, subscribe, and follow along. Let's see what happens throughout today. If anything major changes today, I'll come back on and do another update. I don't know, like, who knows? This past 3 hours has been an outrageous change. I'm not kidding you guys. It was just so calm through the night. I just really was, like, I'm not telling you how disappointed I was, but feeling better today. I know that seems ridiculous that I feel better because it's ugly, but I'm sure you understand. You just want to see that there was results, right? Anyway, I do regress. So thanks again, like, subscribe, and wish me luck. Or actually wish my delivery guy luck. I'm just about to scare the fuck out of him. Bye guys, have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me through any of the links in the description below. And thanks for watching.